Welcome to the Advanced Node.js course. In Section 4, we will discuss secure coding with Node.js. In this section, we are going to take a look at security with Node.js, an introduction to encryption, encrypting sensitive data, confirming our encrypted users to authenticate our users. In this video 4.1, we will be doing an introduction to encrypting sensitive data. We will discuss what encryption is, the fundamentals of how encryption works, and what is bcrypt and how we are going to encrypt data using Node.js. What is encryption? Encryption is a process which takes plain text information and encodes it, so only authorized parties can access that information. For instance, encryption changes letters into an unrecognizable format. For example, you have this string foobar. Using an encryption function, it turns the string foobar into an unrecognizable format. It just looks like a mess of characters. And in the same right, the other string foobaz turns that string into another unrecognizable format. And there's really no pattern, a specific pattern that involves with the two of them. So you're really not able to decode it easily. And this helps a lot with security, particularly when you have sensitive data, such as passwords, maybe credit card information, or information that the user doesn't want anyone else seeing. The fundamentals of how encryption works. When a user first signs up for our website, we encrypt their password and any other sensitive data they give us using salt in the form of a random number. Salt is used as an additional input which helps us hash our passwords along with a random string. Secondly, when this user is logged in, we use the password they enter and compare it to the one written in our database belonging to that specific user, using an already created function in the npm package bcrypt. If the passwords match, we create a session with that user data. So I know I haven't really went into it that much in depth, and that's because encryption is a heavy topic and people often study it in college and during their PhDs and stuff. So it's a very expensive topic that sort of goes beyond the scope of just Node.js itself. But we're just generally going to touch an overview of what it is and how to use it, how to actually implement it within our Node.js applications. So what is bcrypt and how are we going to use bcrypt to encrypt sensitive data using Node.js? Bcrypt is a near impossible to hack algorithm which helps us encrypt our passwords and any other sensitive data, which makes it very hard to hack or for hackers to brute force their way into finding out sensitive data. So by brute force, I mean hackers could try to find the passwords of our users by doing a trial and error method. So they could try to trial and error their way into an application, into a user's password, particularly with how fast machines are and how fast computers are these days. They could run through hundreds of thousands of different password combinations in order to find the correct one within a matter of probably minutes or hours at most. So particularly in that case, bcrypt is especially helpful because bcrypt is a slow algorithm. So that protects against brute forcers. So the speed of bcrypt, and especially it being slow, protects against people who want to brute force, trial and error their way into finding out a password. Because it's so slow, brute forcers take even long to find even one password. It can take hundreds of thousands of dollars and a lot of hours of effort to even find one password. So that's why bcrypt is such a successful algorithm. Bcrypt.js, an npm package, provides methods which help us encrypt our password using salt and a hashing method. It also provides methods to help us compare the already encrypted passwords to plain text password in order for users to log in. So using bcrypt.js, the npm package, we can have all the functionality of the encryption without actually spending so many years in school and learning about encryption through maybe a PhD program. We can have all these methods work out of the box for us using this npm package.